Let's just start by kind of claiming our space, what little space we might have side to side. So let's just kind of reach up nice and high. Yes, and mirror my moves here. Not too far, we don't want to tip over. Should be feeling that stretch right here. Or, yeah, same. Either way. You can do one arm or two arms. Sometimes I prefer one. Get more of a stretch and kind of try and reach out when you stretch too. Then you can feel it right here under your hips. Good. Back up here. Nice tall reach. And if you can stand on your tippy toes, go ahead, try that once and then down. And make sure you bend your knees when you go down. Maybe one more. Good. And just kind of start rolling those shoulders back, releasing any tension from the day. This is quite the setup we have going on. It looks great. Can't wait to hear what it's going to sound like. Give yourself a nice big hug. Just release gently. If anything hurts or snap, crackle, pops, just be aware. Just kind of shake it all out. Alrighty, let's find that center. Just kind of sensing your body. Some of you might want to close your eyes for this bit. I know that kind of helps me get into my body a little bit, starting from the ground up. So just take a deep breath with me in through your nose and out through your mouth. Try that one more time. And if you want to do some arm movements, breathing in and out, that sometimes might help. So breathing in through your nose and then exhaling out. Good. Check in with your feet and your toes. So kind of balancing that weight on the balls of your feet. Checking in with your knees, making sure they're slightly bent. Can everybody hear me if I talk at this volume? No. No, thank you. All right. All righty. So just bend your knees a little bit. Checking in with your hips. You kind of just put your hands on your hips here. We want to just kind of tilt that pelvis a little bit forward. We don't want to go too far back or too far forward. So just kind of loosey-goosey neutral. All right, and then kind of lifting your chest up. Pretend like you're actually lifting it up, like there's a string connecting it. And then just relax and see if you can keep it lifted. Another opportunity to stretch if you want. All right. Good, just check in with your neck and let's just tilt our head this way. Should feel this stretch right here, probably all the way down your shoulder. And then the other direction. Make sure you're breathing. Roll down to your chest and over to the other side, gently. And then the opposite direction. I love the shoulders here. Backwards and forwards. And let's just start with a little vocalization. Can you say, Yeah. So the image I want you to imagine is that you have hot mashed potatoes in your mouth. And you don't want them to hit the roof of your mouth, your soft palate. So inhale through your nose and good. Let's try that, but instead of on an sound, we're going to do and do a little kind of mid-range slide. So just try that with me. Good. Check in with your breathing mechanism here for a second. So when you're inhaling, you want to feel that expansion not only here in your rib cage, but you're kind of feeling like you're a column of air. All right. So when you're starting that slide, you're feeling it from the ground up. Right? So not the opposite. So we don't want the shallow breathing because then we're gonna run out of air. So try that one more time. So we're gonna inhale through our nose and just do a slide. And this time you can go as high or as low as you wish. So starting breathing in. And let's do that slide. Sorry, that was my fault. Let's go. Oh, good try. How about good? Alan, can you give us a C, please? Middle C, can you just go E on E, E. Going up. E. Not too loud. E. E. Good. Now, we've been working a lot on our very subtle dynamic shifts, right? This is a perfect opportunity for us to kind of utilize that in our warm-up. So starting a little quieter. Can you try that with me? Ready, and thanks, Alan. Sorry about that. All right, that was very lovely. Can you actually use your hand when you do that? Just like a conducting gesture. Here we go. Good. Can you make the shift even wider? Just really kind of give it more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, just like those really tiny, tiny expressivos. Here, Alan, there we go. Going up. That was gorgeous. Change to ah. One more. Good, Alan. Can I have a D, please? Let's go. Our normal warm-up. Just and using our arm, just kind of letting it go free. Right there, starting on D. Here we go. To that D again, and let's do E on E, hands here, feel that movement, change to ya, a little quicker, ya, one more. Good, relax your body. And let's get Thank you. Check in with your body here for a second. Starting from the top, let's just do one more siren here, starting with on an ah bell. Good, now from low to high. Good, have a seat, nice job.
Melissa, thank you. Yeah, awesome, right? Yeah. We all got here? I got here last. 91, nice accident. Oh, well. Thank you. Yeah, right. I know. I bet you'd be here with the weapons of attack. I was thinking about just ditching the car and running.
Yeah, you want to talk about breath now.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Melissa, for jumping in. Thanks, everybody, and for Nancy for the mic and helping get all the seating. We're going to have a fun evening, lots of fun this evening, and we're going to experiment a little bit because, as you know, we go into the hall next week, and so we're not going to make a decision tonight about what formation we use, whether it be soprano, alto, tenor, bass, or what you're in now, which is what I would call a quasi-mixed seating. If you notice, if you look to your right, you look to your left, you're hopefully singing with somebody with the same part, and some of you with someone who's not singing your part. And so I kind of put people in trios of the same part. So you get the security, hopefully, of being next to a neighbor who's singing the same part as you, and at the same time, we'll see what it does. It may kind of just get the sound to distribute in such a way that it makes it easier for us, especially in a dry space, which is what Middletown High School is. It's a very dry state. The acoustic is very dry. Sometimes it gets a little weighty if we're in sections, and the quasi-mixed works well there. So we're just going to see, but we're going to try it tonight, and we're going to work for an hour, movement 7, movement 2, and we're actually going to sort of switch in the middle and just sort of see how it works. What I just want to be sure, okay, you guys have company. I know people were calling out. I'm going to keep this on tonight if that's okay, because of we're all kind of just being careful over the next week or so. Joe is all alone as a tenor. You're good. Is there and let's see, Margie's out. Jim, you're alone. Do you want to go there for now? There we go. Nobody needs to be alone. Is there anybody else like alone? David's alone back there. David, you got okay, you're good, David? Okay. No need for anybody to be like without somebody. All right. All right, so we're going to look at let's look at movement 7, letter B. That's the Ja der Geist spricht section. And let's go from there. We're just going to sing a little bit of this, just between letters B and C. We'll go right on it. Here we go. I'm used to you there, Alan. And here we go. Yeah, and instead of thinking of dare, if you get rid of the R entirely, what's the sound? Day. Yeah, just like day, it's day out. Day. That's it. Okay, here we go. Ready. Yeah, you have to do all the espressivo. Yeah, so, get arrive, and then back off, and then you have to be prepared for the second one. Good, let's try ya one more time. We do instead ya, sort of sliding around, just nice and clean. Ready? 3 and 4. Yeah, that's the idea. So what like Melissa was doing was wonderful during the warm-up, getting you to do the crescendo and the diminuendo. If you can treat the word Geist in and of itself with the espressivo, you crescendo to which beat? 3. yeah, so 1 and 2 and 3 and, right, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then you're back to spricht, right? So spricht becomes its own thing. Geist, treat that just all on itself. Okay, here we go, ready? Yeah, we had day before, but then now it went away. Ready, and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Very good. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now here we go again. 3 and 4 and. Yeah, that's very, very good. Okay, thank you. Now, the folks who are in 3, so there's some of the, we have more ladies than gents, right? It's about 2/3 to 1/3. And so we have a few more soprano altos in the front. But generally on the platforms, in the second, third, fourth rows, you're all in 3s. So the person who's in the middle of the 3, in the middle of the trio, be that person, be the person who really helps the sound be solid and give it direction. Don't worry as much about blending. The people next to the one in the middle have to kind of blend with the person in the middle and sort of have to feather into and work with the person singing the other part beyond them. Okay, so we have this idea of sort of just kind of, so the people in the middle, you're responsible to give the whole sound some point, some center, to dig in a little bit. And then the people, the person on either side, yes, is modeling and doing the same, but also the responsibility is to be tuning very much so to the person who's singing the other part. Okay, so let's see what that does. Let's add that to this and see if in this unison passage we can get more core sound from those people. And let's see if we can get this to have a little bit more, the sound become a little more defined. Okay, here we are with Ya. We're on time. 2, ready. And 2 and. There we are, that's nice. Very lovely. Let's keep with that same thing. You gotta watch me all the time. lovely. Okay, very, very good. Yeah, that's very lovely. Can you hear that even within of yourselves, if there's sort of this sort of division of responsibility in order to, we're going to work really hard to make this successful, so it's an option. And then, of course, we have our SATB. We know how to do that well. So that too is an option. I just really want to try to see if we can make this a viable option so we sound the best we possibly can in that particular room, in that particular hall. And just to further say, we have some soprano ones on that side, and a pocket of soprano, yep, and all you back here. Elm City Girls Choir will be like behind the first violins. They won't be on the risers with us because of room. We can spread out a little bit more on the risers, and they'll be off sort of to the side, so we'll get that nice soprano one sound. So I tried to put a few more of the soprano ones over on this side to balance things out acoustically. Okay, so that's good. Now we have to do a couple other things in order to try to make this successful. So let's look at bar 50. What happens? So where this sort of thing leads me as the conductor is when we're in sections, and if I want the altos to do something, I can look to the altos and ask them to do something, and that's like kind of gone, you know, in this situation. So so what I'm speaking to specifically is texture, the texture of the music, you know, being able to pull different colors out and different threads. So we have to kind of be musically more than just intuitive, but to recognize, you know, who's responsible for what in the music. So just look at measure 50. Last week I was yelling out every measure, tenors, bass, alto. It's because there's no one to cue, you know, so it's important though for us to kind of recognize. So you see, like measure 50, what's the function of every part? So you have to be asking yourself that all the time if in this sort of mixed formation. And this is just great for us to study, just to study it and to understand it. So it's the soprano and the alto, they're moving, right? See, they've got quarter notes and they give the line shape. And the basses, yes, but they're providing one note with some shape. So, you know, it's there. I would be conducting kind of the soprano and the alto. So you have to be in it like that, you know, and I tried to keep us in some groups so that I can, like, you know, look to Louise and a bunch of sopranos over here and some altos over there to kind of encourage that, you know, along. But it's good for you all to be kind of thinking in these terms. So look at measure 50, 51, and then look at measure 52. We all kind of do the same thing, but the sopranos don't have to do too much, but it's who? The alto, tenor, bass is that move, right? So just sort of look across, bar 60. Bar 60, you have, it's the sopranos are moving. Then the alto, they're joined by the altos and the tenors in duet. And then in measure 64, the alto part is more prominent, right? And then measure 66, not that it's louder, but the dolce for the sopranos is what grabs our ear. Measure 68, the altos and the tenors again. You see, so if you're kind of thinking and looking at this point, because we know our music well, beyond your own part, we have to be, that's why I said tonight, you know, just bring a pencil, and I'll kind of conduct it, but also circle, you know, as we go. It's like this is important here that we bring this part out, and let's see if we can just sort of work with that. So let's just try this section one more time from bar, let's do Alan and I at 48. And see if we can kind of get some of that going and see how much of it can actually, you know, get accomplished. Okay, here we go, Alan. So here we go, tenor and alto. Good. How about we all stand? Here we go. Keep it piano here. Piano, pitch. Now we do the crescendo. Wonderful. Yeah, great. Beautiful singing. Have a seat. Good, good. Okay. It's helpful. Okay. Okay. Good. Let's just do a couple of little spots, and we're going to go to movement 2. Bar 143. 143. Zelig suit. Okay. So we got to get the piano and then the pianissimo, like for real. It's interesting to me that the first one is higher in the vocal range, right? So you would think that would be easier to sing. You would think the second one would be easier to sing pianissimo. But it's like we kind of give up and then that ends up being louder, even though it's low and nice and easy and attainable in the lower range. So put that effort in to getting the pianissimo. So let's do the first one. Here we are right on say. Yeah, there we go. 2, ready, and z. Can you get it sharp? 2, ready. Now let's hold this for pianissimo. Yeah, I'm waiting for this, the up, the tenor. Yeah, just to get the tenor in there a little bit more. Yeah, let's just, same thing, that same exercise. So here's the first one. And z. Yeah, let's try it again. Let's see if we can get the altos a little bit higher on the C natural. For, psychologically, it might be better to put B natural, instead of the C flat, rather put a B natural, if that helps your mind think higher. Here you go. Red, D, and Z. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and I think we just sort of discovered if there's a little bit more, maybe it's piano for the tenors and everybody else it's pianissimo, in order for the chord to lock in and in order for us to come around the piano that the tenor creates to have the pianissimo. Okay, that's better. Now let's just back it up a little bit more. When you go into bar 140, it's sort of a little bit of a wind up, isn't it? Bar 137, 38, 139 into 140. And in 40, 140, if you could just, it becomes heavier. Everything becomes heavier. All the orchestral forces, the strings, everybody kind of digs in there. So, it becomes fuller and richer. So work in those bars for that to happen in 140 and 141. Let's start right on 137. 137 is a. Yeah, and then the tenors come in after that. So here we go. Ready, and zzz, and. Yeah, and then a tol, ta, nah, keep it. They're very long quarter notes, aren't they? Yeah, they're very long, especially after all that movement. A quarter note feels like a good half note. That's pretty good. Let's try that one more time. That was lovely. Good. Ready, and Yep, and you could even, believe it or not, it's good, altos, but it can be a little bit higher. Just like that much more, like just the room for like a hair, you know? Right there, right on your entrance there. Zelig, ready, and z. Beautiful. Now you're getting some it takes a little time, right, for y'all to hear and work in this formation. So we'll keep doing it for a few more minutes before we switch. Yeah, that's really quite lovely. I'm just curious now, we're starting to just improve just amongst ourselves because we're hearing it. Can we just jump back to bar 48 one more time? I'm just curious now that we're finding our sound and breathing, and you've had a little chance to sing. Just want to give this sort of a fair shot in through here one more time. Yes. Oh, sorry, 48, 48, yep. Thank you. All right, here we go. So Louis Allen, here's the pickup, and then tenors here. Hold this note here. Yeah, I'm just, there's always a gentleman or two kind of just guessing. It's never clean from the low A to the C sharp and not, all right, so let's go 54 and just let me just do tenor bass 54 and then stop on full of Fulgen and 1. Hold. I'll give you one more shot. Yep, that was very good. Try it again. And 1. Someone was late to the game over there, but that's the idea. It's just as long as you know who you are. That's the big thing. If you know it's you, then just back off. Don't go for it unless you absolutely have it, because it disturbs then the entrance of the soprano alto after. Okay, everybody right there, 54, and Dan. That's the idea. So it is a nice, generous mezzo forte to come in on full again, so that you can then really do the diminuendo. So one more time, let's see if we can just get that shaping. You have an espressivo followed by the mezzo forte, diminuendo, and 1. And Sopranos watch here like crazy. Altos, this is when you're supposed to be really going for it. Let's do it again. Yep, it went. No. Honey, you gotta get all up in there. Here we are, right on it. 66 and. Again. That's it. Better. Can even be higher. You'll never be sharp. I'll let you know if you ever are. If anybody ever is. I keep $20 in my pockets and walk around in case anybody in the world sings sharp. Yes. All right. So here we go. Downbeat is 66. We got it. All right. Ready and. That's hard. It's hard because the vowel, right, Greg? Correct me if I'm wrong. Fall. It's the open O.
Yeah, open.
But we don't want to open and to spread. So fall. So as it gets higher, it almost has to feel less open, is what I would say. Go ahead, Greg.
I'm hearing like almost like it's almost like a vocal technique thing.
Yeah.
Like when you're singing soft, you have to support twice as much.
Yeah.
And it's not like oh, it's like
right.
Yeah. You have to get a core of support underneath it.
Underneath it,
yeah.
to sustain that sound. And the quality, you know, and our ear tells us how we're doing, you know, physiologically, you know, by the quality of the sound. You know, is it a little too shrill? Is it a little bright? Is it a little this? Is it a little that? You know, out of control, out of focus. You know, and when we're hearing those things, we have to make the adjustment, you know, the physical adjustment and the ear adjustment. Good, 66. Here we go, right on. 2, ready, and. Nice. Good. This is great. Thank you. This is so helpful. How about we jump over to 2, movement 2. So for this, let me see. I have us down for singing. Yeah. Let me find it in here. Okay. Oh yeah, right on Aber. Letter H. Letter H. Sorry, I forgot to write down the page. Like bar 198. 19, thank you. All right. Okay, let's not sing loud right now. Okay, let's get still. We're getting kind of acquainted in this formation for a minute. Here we go. So 1 and 2. To be made there. It's either Bleibet in rather. I'm saying in now too. In. Bleibet in. Or I had marked it Bleibet in. Right? That's what I gave you, right? Yeah, that's right. So do it is what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm putting things in your favor so you can breathe, you know. Okay, there we go. 1 and 2. Go easy, guys, for now. Nice and light for now. There we are. Very beautiful. Good. Okay, so for those, it's really very lovely, folks. Beautiful. And not oversung, which was nice. We were kind of just which I'm going to, because I'm going to ask you to sing loud in a second. But 318, 319, 320, 321, 322, just like we spoke about last week, right? So it's a diminuendo that's occurring there. So each time, ewiger Freude, every time you come in, it's softer than the last, so that we can achieve a unified piano to start the climb upward from O. So we have to be at piano by O, letter O. And then we just got to be really, really sharp and really clear the alto tenor bass in particular, and help. The alto tenor bass is what is driving the crescendo. The sopranos can't do it. It's the same thing, say, with strings. It's the lower strings. It's the same thing. If I want something louder, I gotta go to them. Can't go over here to the violins. They can only do so much up on the high side. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing vocally. The lower voices are responsible for the heft. All right, so let's do let's just do this. Alto, tenor, bass only. Back at letter bar 318. 318. So the basses come in, all right, and then alto tenors come in 319. And let's just hear those folks from there to the end. Yeah, let's start right on. So here we go, guys. Basses are 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we are, piano now. Okay, let's see if we can do that better. Bless you. And it's A, right? So use the A of ewiger when you get to letter O to get to the center of the pitch. Okay, one more time. Let's do that. I know it's a tricky entrance, but all the more reason we should get it. And here's the tenor and the yeah, thanks, Alan. So here we go. So 1, 2, 3. More. All right, here we are. Piano M. A. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and our 1, 2, 3, 4, right, 5 lineup is really, really important as we get in through there. That's good. Yeah, that's going to be good. Let's see if we can add the sopranos to that, and we'll be in good shape there. That's good. Okay, so here we are, 318. Actually, we got to go back a little bit. Let's do the alto entrance before. So how about 313? 313. Here we go. Yeah, and 1, 2. Yeah, let's try that again. Higher. And 1. Nice. Alto here. Tenor. That was good. There's some celestial chimes in there. That was nice. That was a nice effect. We could put that in there. All right, that's pretty darn good. Okay, so now I'm just curious before we mix. let's really hear it. Aber. I'm not going to do the whole section. Just really want to kind of, let's stand and give me what you got. Okay, so letter H, 198. Aber. All right, here we go. So 1, 2. Okay, sorry. I can hear you. I can hear a lot of, yeah. So you got to give it clean sound. 1, 2. That's great. Thank you. Boy, what a sound. So exciting. Very exciting. My goodness. Okay, so we're going to kind of do exactly that, but we're going to go to SATB. So, kind of roughly where you used to be, right? We had kind of a seating chart. Let's go into that formation and try that a little bit for a few minutes. Hey, everybody, you guys can at home, if you like, you can run around the dining room table. Or find a chair and try your formation at home. How y'all doing there, okay? Everybody get well. Get well, get well. Sorry, so many of us ended up with a thing this week, so we're all going to be healthy. Yeah. Or whatever. All right, here we go. Let's do it again. Here we go. Aber, one more time. Yeah, we're gonna just spend another 10 minutes and we'll take a break. That's good. Okay, so same spot. Aber. Let's see how this feels and sounds. Page 19. Yeah, sorry. All right. Do what you just did, but now you're all together. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Ready? 1, 2. good. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you know, it's different. You know, they each have their thing. You know, I mean, always know personally, me, myself, and I. Just from here, I like this because I can conduct it. You know, that's a thing. Yeah, yeah. They have it, right? They both have their thing. So let's just before we take a break, we'll jump. Well, since we did that part, let's do a little, just a touch of movement 1, which has some of that same quality as movement 3. So as movement 7. So let's do a little bit of movement 1 in this formation, then we'll take a break. Yeah, good. Good. All right, now 3 before at the beginning. Okay. And. Crescendo? Remember, 1 out of 2 out of 3. That's gotta be pianissimo, so much softer, right? D, right? Well done. Yeah. Yeah. Is it, that Verden, right? Say, so it's just like the day is long. Veden. Anything else, Greg?
Get it out of the well.
Yeah, out of the well into the bell. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's really good. Awesome. Great. Have a seat. Yeah, well, you are seated, but sit down. Yeah, use the back of your chair. Sit for a second. Yeah, just a really cool. We're gonna do a quick, just a quick announcement, and then if I could just be actually, so just really quick without it getting wild in here. They both have their advantages, right? And they both have, the challenges. So what we'll do when we come back. We'll come back in, we're going to do a little bit more of this. We're going to do number 3 next, letter F. So when we come back in, so why don't we actually come back like this in sort of full section, and then we'll switch it up again a little bit later in the evening just to keep playing with it. And so we're kind of accustomed to both, and then we'll take the show to Middletown High and see what that's like over there. Great, Adam. I know he's going to mention. He's got to speak just briefly about the sponsorships for section leader positions. But also before we run off, if Alan and just our section leaders and I could just get together and we'll just so we can debrief this. I'd just love to hear feedback. Yeah, and then we'll take a break. But all right, my friend. Yeah.
Go for it. You can stay here.
I'll stay here, sure.
Let me fill in the gaps.
Yeah, sure. Not everybody was here last week too, so this helps a little bit.
Good evening, everybody. We have a significant opportunity to really impact the ongoing health of this organization.
And by the way, this gentleman is sort of the ambassador of this initiative. This is why he's here. I should say that first. Yeah.
I would take the podium out.
Yeah.
All right, so to repeat, we have a big opportunity for the development of this new scholarship that Joe just mentioned to really significantly impact the ongoing health of this organization. And it's through this sponsorship of section leaders, which we have 6, right?
Yep.
Section leaders.
Yep.
And the idea is to sponsor them with the goal being $2,500 per section leader. And ideally, if that's something that folks are not able to manage, then they can combine with others into a group in order to fulfill that $2,500 for a section leader position, in which you name and you honor a past member or somebody who has died in putting the money towards this particular scholarship. A particular individual that comes up, of course, is Johnny Coggs. He's somebody that we would love to honor for all that he's done, for our organizations. That's a prime example of somebody that could be named as part of the scholarship. So looking to, get 6 specific scholarships going, $2,500 for each of the section leaders. And I'm going to lead the way by setting the tone. I'll be the first to donate and cover one of the scholarships, and ideally others. Yeah. Rich.
I'll lie and put a John Conco.
Wonderful. All right. So we combine?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be separate too.
All right. Yes, yes. All right, so between now and our annual meeting, which is coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, May 16th, folks.
May 16th.
Yeah, please mark that on the calendar. So we have a fun night, and it's really important for us that we get some business done and by way of excitement. We get to look forward to and just interjecting, the index cards people have been handing in. I've been getting emails, lots of nice ideas about repertoire or whatever. We're tallying all that up, and we're going to really have a really good conversation on May 16th about next season.
Yes.
This is going to be part of it. So do mark that day.
Between now and then, as the ambassador, I'm going to be approaching folks and pestering you to consider this, or either alone or in combination. Don't worry, no pressure. But it is a great opportunity, and hopefully it'll be something that is very sustainable over time as we honor those who have been with us and those who have passed. All right?
Thank you, sir.
Is there a carrot like at the June fundraiser? We might get a chance to meet you or Allison.
That's good. Deirdre, I know you have an announcement to make, but we'll get, if Alan and section leaders tonight, can just maybe we can just go right outside really fast, just to debrief that. And then we're going to take a break, folks, and then, but Deirdre's got one announcement.
What time do you want us back?
Yeah.
Joe, what time do you want us back? What time do you want us back?
Oh, like You'll, just like 10 minutes, how about that? Yeah, 'cause we're gonna do
Hold on. Wait just a minute. Hold on. No, not you.
That was a good one.
Very subtle. Right, so there's gonna be a celebratory event at 9, because Alan has been accompanying us for 20 years. And so, in spite of what Joe may say, go out to the courtyard at 9.
What kind of a sound is that?
Index cards from last week. I wonder if we have any more index cards. You know what, I can put it on the back one. That's a good idea. I am present. Yeah, I know, so I just put it on, should I just leave it there? Okay.
Is that gonna throw him off?
He's flexible that way.
Now, where do you live? What do you do? Well, you get a chance to say hello. Yeah. All this, if you look at the century, there's back all the
I was saying that the Joan. there's a few words like I'm looking around going, you
Oh, there you go, my friend. Yeah, there.
Awesome, thank you, buddy.
Happy Good Friday.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you were there.
Oh, it
I'm
was
so glad
great.
you were there for that. Thank you so much.
No, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
I
always
wish
so
I could have
much
been here
fun.
Easter, but hey, you know where I was on Easter? Westminster Abbey.
Oh, pretty good.
I'll have to show you a video.
Oh,
You
that's
should
so
hear-
cool.
You should hear that.
Oh, I want to. Okay.
Video.
Okay, here we go, guys. It's Kafa. Okay, hi everybody. We're back. Okay, bar 164, movement 3. Say again? I'm always having fun. Thank you, sir. Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see everybody. So much fun to be together and doing this. Oh, good. Good, thank you. Good morning. Is that okay? I keep giving you stuff. Here we go.
One more time, Joe.
Sure thing. Movement 3, bar 164. Hi, everybody at home. Page 37, is that right? Okay. Sure, thanks, Joan. Page 37. I'll say that next time. I gotta keep marking pages in here. All right. How about we just speak through it once? So here we go. Ready, bases, and and that's it. Good. Yeah, that's good. All right. So you're gonna. So now we're gonna, because so you have ways to practice this at home. So you're gonna keep your beat, your 1 and 2 and 3, and then we speak it through one more time. So here we go. Ready and That's it, yeah. So that's how you practice it, right? At home, right? Remember, we talked about that last week. Putting the duple against the triple and being able to, in order to learn rhythm, you have to be able to do two things at the same time. Prove that you can maintain the beat with physically and put the words or something against it, just as we did. All right, let's try it. How about just for the purposes of just learning notes? Let's just do tenor, bass, just very, very light, so nothing vocally. And the idea for this, and we'll do it with the ladies too. The idea when you practice softly, you get a nice. You have the goal of just getting a nice consistent sound from the bottom of the range to the top of the range. It's an opportunity, for when you are singing softly to do that, so that you don't feel when you do actually sing, that you're in control. You've maintained vocal control. But that starts from being able to sing softly, right? You don't just start singing loud and then hope for the best. So, the kernel always is piano. Everything is born of that, from piano. So just try that, a nice, even, well-distributed sound throughout the range, just the tenor and the basses. So let's try that. And then the ladies, we all can keeping the beat and, just practice at least speaking your part a little bit in your minds. Okay, here we go with the bass. Ready, and tune. 2, and 1. Good. Yeah, that was very nice, wasn't it? Yeah, basses. Wow, really some beautiful moments in there. Where was it? The A sharp, the D sharp E. The chromaticism was there. Good. How about same thing? One more time, just those folks, and then let's add actually to that the altos. So we'll add the altos. Okay, so here we are with the basses. 1, 2, red D and go 1. There you go, that's better. Yeah. So now we'll add the sopranos to that. Same thing. So sort of expressionless, just nice and even, a nice even sound all the way through. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. All right, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Same thing, same thing, same thing. Red, D, and in. Yeah, there we are. That's very lovely. That's very, very lovely. Yeah, that's all it has to be. Okay, so that's sort of the status quo, right? That's the foundation for this section, is just that nice sort of vocal core, that nice vocal production that you have. Now, movement on the triplets. Just again, notice in 166 you have the triplets there with the sopranos. Picks it up with next bar with the altos, then the tenors, then the bass, right? And then we have those 3 bars that go into the transition into the fugue. So when you're singing the triplet, that's your moment. That's where it becomes a bit more virtuosic, a bit more soloistic for this section. But still singing with great control, because the crescendo molto, as it says, is going to happen with the free, if the voice is free, if our voices are free, and if we don't push too much, it's going to happen because it just soars. It goes way up in our vocal range. All right, let's try it with this. Let's stand and try that one time, and see how that goes. All right, here we go with Alan. So 1 and 2. Here's the G sharp and. All right, and then while we're standing, let's just go back to the previous section. This is letter F. Letter F. Yeah. And it's probably better if we just go a touch back. Let's go letter E. Letter E. Thanks, Bobby. Sorry. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Good. Yep. There we go. 1, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that's it. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to mix it up again. We'll do exactly that section again, and then we're going to sing the fugue. We'll keep going, all right? So we'll go back to our original from this evening. Good. Hey, Kate. There we go. It's coming along now. What's the best? How you doing, Aaron? You all right? Good. How y'all doing out there? Good deal. The formation is, I don't know how well you can hear on there. Yeah, the formation, it's interesting, you know. They each have their thing, so the thing is we don't have to make a decision tonight. We just get to make one next week when we go.
No,
to the
you can
hall.
just spend the next week sleeping.
I love
at it.
ambiguity.
It'll be different in the hall, Joe. You know it'll be totally different in the hall.
All right, let's stand. Here we
Oh,
go.
way different, right, Victor?
Same spot. Same spot. Wherever that was. Letter E. Letter E. E for excellent. Yeah, shall we stand for it so you get a little bit? What page is it? Is that bringing it? Okay. 34. Yes, Pat. Yeah. I know. I wanna just. I know. Yeah. Let me. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Okay, so yeah, we're right on letter E. We're good? Okay, here we go, guys. Ready? So 1, 2. let's do that one more time, because it's just a nice there's a real, we're singing everything at the same time together, you just switch seats again. Let's just try that one more time. See if we can lock it in a little bit more. Okay, same thing. 1, 2, and. Well done. Yeah, you're all just such a happy clan in a few You're a fugal people. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's well done. So a bit more of a space before the final on, right? The last week we talked about that. So we're coming into the ru, rat, z, on. Right. That's right. Can you just, so we could practice without it going, the bloom we want. The Z on, not bam, not a pow, but a boom, there it is. Can we just do the kind of kval? It's so hard to, we just sort of start on the downbeat of 205. Kval, kind of kval. Just sort of get in there, so 3 and go and kval. That's great. So the other thing is we have a seat. Wonderful job, everybody. That feels so solid and so secure. That whole section now, all of it. Very, very good. It feels so much better. Good. So here's the thing. I love like Adam Weinstein's great. He's always like, hey, I'm singing over here, and it's fantastic. One of many examples. Just you, especially with the mix thing. If you don't grab my eye, I have nowhere to. You see what I'm saying? So it really it becomes there are all these things that come with these things that we're trying, with these formations that we're trying. Watching is one thing as a section. Half the section could be watching, and I could still kind of get what's necessary, right? This, for the conductor, is very hard because there's just nowhere to cue. So it's all on you. So it's almost a reversed practice, frankly, that you're not just watching, you engage. Here I am. So my eye has somewhere to go. I'm looking for a tenor. This is tenor part coming up. Right.
From our side, you look like you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I love it.
Many of us are content. I am surprised at how much easier that new pair and the timing was hearing each other.
Yeah.
And today, in listening to the Gardner and all the accompaniment, it was like, oh, this is going to be so much easier.
Yeah.
Doing it without all the extra and just feeling it and knowing it.
Yeah, feeling it and then knowing. Yeah.
So be comfortble. I think I know
Yeah.
as an untrained person, I'm feeling the benefits of this. And if you trust, and maybe you can do a wager where you look at different tenor or altos, different sections, and if their eyes are up at you, you want to look at them.
That's it.
Look at you.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. It's just exactly. Thank you, Rich. That's exactly right. Yeah, that's exactly it. So bless you. It's tough if I'm like looking up and I just happen to look at this whole crowd and everybody's looking kind of down and that sort of thing. So when you to put a finer point on it at entrances, at your entrances and exit, really try to not just sing your entrance, but to sing the entrance, to me. Try to grab my attention a little bit more, and that'll give my eye somewhere to land, and that's going to be helpful. Wonderful. All right, that's great. We're learning a lot tonight. We really are, even though it might feel a little unfocused as we're trying different things, but hey, it's all there, and that's what's so exciting. Okay, so we should move to movement 6. Just a few things in movement 6, and that's what we'll go to next. So I was thinking about T's and K's all week. Imagine that. Who goes around the world thinking about T's and K's? What did you say? Me? Pam. Oh, Pam. Yeah. Pam, you're my compadre. We're thinking about P's and K's. Okay, so you're going to see, let me find it in my own score here. Okay, so yeah, I sort of hold off, I've been waiting to give you this information so we could really see it, because you have to, these 5 particular cutoffs that are just so utterly important. Okay, it's in the whole middle section. So if you turn to, let's do the Ks first, okay? So measure 133, measure 133. This is the stuff of life right here. Okay, so you see that Zeke? You see, yeah. So look where the K goes, right on 2. Because see, the problem, the reason why this is an issue, some notes have a staccato, right? In which case we just sing Zeke, we just sing the word and it's short and that's the end of it. But sometimes we have to hold it for an entire quarter note. So that's what I'm going to point out, where are the Ks that we really have to place on a beat. So in bar 133, there's one right there. In bar 150, so do something in your music to circle it, do something different, even if it's already marked. Something, okay? All right, so it was 133, 150, then it's 177.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Mm-hmm.
At E, that is 150. What do you want to want it exactly on the dress?
Exactly. That's right, Alexandra. Yeah, so that's it. That's the point of what I'm doing now. To put the Ks right on the rests, right on beat 2. Yeah. Because we get out of the habit of doing that because so often they're staccati, so we don't really place the Ks. Okay, so we've got 133, 150, 177, and for the altos, 206. That's that spot where it drops out and confuses everybody. Everybody else, not the altos. And that's important for us all to know. In bar 206, I think people get scared. All of a sudden they hear the alto section drop out, and this is what I see on people's faces. Yeah, like someone took their sandwich away or something, So, yeah, they drop out there. So you have to keep the crescendo going strong. Yeah, Brahms gave him 5 beats to get ready for the big fugal entrance there. Okay, now the T's. There are just a couple of T's. Measure 152 is 155. Okay, so 152. See, tote. Yeah. And by the way, that measure, 152, is like a transitional measure. It's where the music pivots structurally in terms of the section. It's sort of, well, you could just look at it on the page. It's just there's just nothing around it except a lot of busyness. And then the other two come in 152, 155, and 156. Those two, the T's on those have to be on beat 3. Like really big time. And also 180. 180, is that right? Oh yeah, 180, they're right, that's right. Yeah, tote, big time. So is that easy enough to, really stick them on there, and then the rest is pretty good to go. Okay. And we did so much work, wonderful work on the fugue last week. It was just wonderful. So I think what we'll do is let's take the movement through and really, really be mindful. Again, when we get, before you go back to the beginning, at letter L, I believe? Sorry, H, I. Yeah, like letter K, 269 in the fugue. This is where Brahms becomes much more playful between we hear the individual instruments coming forward through the pianos if we sing piano, right? So from there to the end, we really got to be incredibly mindful of the fact that it is like half of it is soft. Don't keep wailing away at it. The beginning of the fugue is pretty strong, and we have that the layering for the first half of the fugue. It's pretty strong, and the way we achieve the layering effect is unless you're singing the theme or the subject, you back off a little bit. But from that middle part of the fugue to the very end, we have some serious dynamics to observe. And then that helps conserve energy and pace ourselves all the way through. Okay, so how about let's stand. We'll take it right from the beginning. We'll stop if we need to for something, but let's just take it right from beginning to end. See how well we do. Great. Now let me ask you, is it possible, because this was going to be great at the high school if we do end up singing this way, is that we're going to have a lot more space on the risers. Do you all want to maybe go stretch a little more? Because there are so many people kind of buried in the back, and there's no reason for it. We can give yourselves plenty of room so we can all see each other. There we go. Adam, this would be like a medieval quartering. Yeah. There we go. All right, everybody's John Travolta-ing me. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, we got it. All right, here we go. All right, now, first thing. Got to get in there. Just speak through this one right on the entrance and soprano alto. Speak it 3, 4, 1. Sue. Yeah, Sue. Get it in there. And 1. Sue. Good. And 1. And 1. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah. So so tenor. I know we're small, but we can be mighty, especially just at least on the explosiveness of it. One more time, same thing. And 1, 2, and 1, and 1, 2, and 1. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, so here's the bass solo. Greg, One, yeah, two, right there if you would, Greg, and 1, 2. Bases. You gotta like do twice as much as that. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna be totally present to you. I gotta deal with the strings there. So you're not gonna get so much from me. You gotta like be there. Okay, one more time. Here we go. Thanks, Greg. And 1, 2. There we are. Good. Have a seat. Terrific. Good. Wow. Wonderful. Great. Well done. Take a break. We'll take 5. All right. All right, good. Take a little break. Good. At home? How are we doing out there? Yeah, thumbs up. That's good. Wonderful job, everybody. Great job. Take 5. We'll take 5. Great. Alan. Just be careful.